Premier League football returns this weekend as the international break is over. This is Football Final, so we talk Premier League football. As always, I have my favorite person here, UB. UB, welcome.
Thank you. I'm here again.
Premier League football returns this weekend, and we have amazing fixtures this weekend. The biggest on the list for this weekend is the Manchester Derby. The question is, will Manchester be blue or will Manchester be red? And other selected fixtures we'll be looking at, we'll see the early kickoff on Saturday, where we'll see Arsenal welcome Nottingham Forest, Brentford welcome Chelsea for another London derby, and Burnley versus the league leaders Liverpool. So let's start with the biggest game this weekend, the Manchester Derby. Man City welcoming Manchester United at the Etihad Stadium. UB. City started the season well. Along the line, 3 games, they've lost twice already. United also started the season a bit slow. They got their first win last week against Burnley. Manchester United has 4 points, 1 draw, 1 win, 1 loss. Man City has 2 losses and just 1 win. United has an opportunity this weekend to go to the top 4 in the English Premier League if they beat City for the first time in 10 months. UB.
You're forgetting that match is going to come after it's on Sunday.
Yes.
So it's going to come after a lot of teams have played. So that chance now is very, even if they win, they might not still get there.
Yeah, true. Man City lost some of their big boys. Mamouche was injured during the international break, and they've equally lost other big boys this international break. UB. Pep Guardiola wanting to redeem Man City's blunder last season, and this is the Manchester Derby, the biggest game in Manchester. Where would the win go to? The blue side or the red side? UB this weekend.
It's quite funny because there was a time when this particular fixture used to be a bomb because everybody used to be expectant of a very big game, but right now nobody is really looking forward to. Maybe a little, but not as much as it's supposed to be. Why? First of all, Man U is not what it used to be.
Yep.
And secondly, Man City is not what it used to be right now. I think the both teams would make do with whatever points they can get from this particular game. Because the both teams and Man City are seeing a lot of injuries. And first of all, Guardiola is not really where he used to be. I mean, maybe it might just be a glitch, but it's a really long glitch. It's a long glitch that we saw it start from last season.
Yeah.
And now he has brought in new players that on paper look like it's a very big, but he's not getting and integrating them. The only unknown there is the keeper, Donnarumma. We've not seen him play yet because we know Manchester like to play position-based football where they like to build from the back. We don't know how good Donnarumma is with that style of football right now yet.
Yeah.
Because what we think, we're going from what we think, and what we see is that he was sold by PSG. That is because he could not really play with his foot. That's what we saw. Because everybody in the world that knows football knows that Donnarumma is perfect, almost perfect with his hands.
Yeah.
With his hands, he's very good. So there is no logical reason why they would want to sell him, if not because of his poor play with his leg. And then he's now being bought by a coach that likes a ball-playing goalkeeper. So there are a lot of unknowns, actually. And now, also, Man U, same issue.
Yes, UB. So
they got a new goalkeeper.
Yes, I was coming there. Fortunately or unfortunately, these 2 teams got keepers before the close of the transfer window.
Exactly.
I don't know if we'll get to see these 2 keepers get their first game in this Manchester derby.
It's very unlikely. James Trafford, so far, we have seen that he has been finding it very difficult playing his way into the Guardiola system. Yeah. Exactly. He made the blunder against Tottenham. Yeah. I don't know. He's not really getting himself right now. Yes, he made a few saves, but then the main thing is playing from the leg, and he already made a mistake that led to a goal against Tottenham. So the both teams have a goalkeeping problem with their goalkeeping department that needs fixing, and also going forward they have a lot of this. The team is still finding itself. So I think this game does not really tell the both teams anything. You know how a game is supposed to tell you, okay, if I win this game, I know, okay, we are getting there. Yeah, it doesn't really tell them anything because I think Man U managed to win Man City last season.
Yes.
Even when they were not.
Yeah, courtesy of the goal of Ahmad
Diallo.
Yes,
So
Ahmad
even
Diallo. So late winner, in fact.
yes, so even when they were not good or all right, they managed to win Man City.
Yeah.
And then to top that, don't forget that their win over Burnley.
Scrappy win. Late in that game.
Exactly. A penalty. I don't think Man U are going to be very confident in this particular game. I don't also see Man City being that confident either. So a win for both teams does not really tell them where they are right now. That's what I think.
You'll be Manchester United and Amorim have successfully chased out all rejects from their team. The Onanas have eventually left. The Sanchos has eventually left. And City equally brought in some players. And unfortunately, some of those new players are injured. Yes, are injured already. Cheki is out injured. Mamouche, like we said, is out injured. And Foden, lots of couple of players are out injured for Man City. And United players are a bit returning. Martinez is back and some other couple of players. I don't know if Martinez will get to start this weekend for the Manchester derby, but
I'm worried from one of those coaches that likes players to work, don't not just work inside the team. They work. I mean, Sesko has not started a game yet.
Well, so I don't know what's really happening to Amorim and his philosophy. You got a striker which has been a problem since last season, and you aren't playing the same striker you got for big money. I don't know.
Arteta,
what's happening?
Arteta has not risked anything. Go inside, start playing.
Exactly. That is what I feel Amorim should do to Sesko, because Manchester United lost Kounha too, but probably there's a tendency that he may return
early
for this game, which is still very doubtful. So injury worries for Manchester United, injury worries for Manchester City. Coming to this game, rivalry will always be rivalry, whether the teams are doing great or not. But when it is a rivalry, especially when you're in the same city, the football comes alive. And United recently have found a way of giving City trouble recently. And the game promise always come out to be lots of goals. Will we see Haaland, after scoring 5 goals in the international break, will you see him this weekend get another goal against Manchester United?
It's a different team.
Yeah.
It's a completely different team. The team he played there, they are playing for him. This Man City now, I don't think are playing for him right now because they're still trying to find their footing. So if you see, I don't think we're going to see a lot of goals. I don't think we're going to see a lot of goals because right now, Man U are not creating a lot.
Yeah.
They're not creating a lot. And they're not creating a lot for Alan also on the other end. In fact, a lot of the creators are not fit. So we should not expect a lot of goals. If we see, then it has to be defensive mistakes and all that. But creating a lot, we should not expect a lot of creating from this particular game.
So I don't know, a lot of goals, very doubtful for this game. But sometimes let's still factor in, and this is a derby match.
Exactly why it's going to be tough to see goals.
Well, I hope goals comes. This season, Bruno Fernandes has not really lived up to the Bruno Fernandes we know. United are struggling, especially to score goals, just like we said. Amorim benching his number 9. I don't know if you have a rethink of heart this weekend. Start Benjamin Sesko. Let Bruno play behind and supply him. If
he hopefully doesn't have a choice that much.
Yes, if Kounha isn't fit to start. Straight up to your prediction, Manchester City against Manchester United. What should we expect in terms of goals and scoreline?
Oh my God, this is one of the toughest one to predict because you don't know who is going to be turning up. But I'll just take a 1-1 draw.
1-1 draw.
Yes.
I think I agree with you when you talk of draw. So I'm also seeing a 1-1 draw. But my question, my fear with 1-1 draw is, can Manchester United really score against City? Can it go against City? Because United are struggling to score goals despite spending over 200 million in attack.
So that's when individual brilliance come in. Mbemo, Ahmad, he might do it.
But Ahmad is limited now, playing as a right wing back.
Exactly. So find a way to push him up and get goals. He also has a way of turning his defenders into strikers.
Yes.
So he might do that.
Yes.
So yes, I expect a 1-1 to just 1-1 draw.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Nothing too
I
crazy.
also expect a 1-1 draw. Straight to another derby, London derby. This is the 4th consecutive London derby for Chelsea this season already. 4 games, 3 games played, 3 games London derby, and this is the 4th in a row. Brentford welcome Chelsea this weekend. Brentford has found a way of giving Chelsea trouble recently. Chelsea has always struggled to beat Brentford. And Chelsea, I don't know what we should expect from this game maybe this weekend. London derby.
Well, Chelsea so far this season
Yeah.
has shown that they are willing to go for it, and we're not expecting anything less from this game. We see it's very unlikely, but Palmer might just get few minutes to prepare him for. Because I'm thinking that they're saving Palmer for the Champions League against Bayern next week, so he might not really start. Because I think he's back.
He trained lightly.
Light training. So he's back, but then I don't think he's going to do a lot for this particular game. So, but I still expect Chelsea. Chelsea is still strong without Palmer. We've shown that in the last 2 games.
Couple of games, yes.
Yes. So it's still strong without Palmer. So we can still do something. Chelsea can still do something in this particular game. The only thing is Brentford has always given us issues.
Yes.
But I think that has what will really make that not really show is they've changed coaches and they've lost a lot of players.
Yes, I was coming to that.
Yes, important players.
There are 2 strikers left to the team. This is not the Brentford from last season. This is not the Brentford from couple of seasons ago. Yes. This is a different
completely
Brentford, and should we expect goals from this game? Yes. Brentford are struggling this season already. I think just one win this season after 3 games. Should this be a straight win, easy win for Chelsea, or will Chelsea also struggle yet again against this Brentford?
I think this is going to have a lot of goals, funny enough. Yes, I think it's have a lot of goals. I think Chelsea will score. Brentford will manage to score, but Chelsea will score more for sure. I think this game will have a lot of goals, and I'm expecting to see a few debut goals from the wingers. I'm shooting a step out to score tomorrow.
So your scoreline for this game, Brentford Chelsea?
4-1.
4-1 in favor of Chelsea.
Yes.
Wow, 4-1 in favor of Chelsea. I just see a 2-goal win in favor of Chelsea. I expect Chelsea to keep a clean sheet because the Cunhas and the Wissers, they've left Brentford and they lost Thomas Frank too. So this is a different faced Brentford. I expect Chelsea to win and I expect Chelsea to also get a clean sheet from this game.
The only thing that makes me think they will score is Chelsea managed to concede the most annoying type of goals. The goals against West Ham was so annoying.
But concede to Chelsea defense, that is the only goal they've considered this season.
Don't go there. Let's not start talking about the controversy that happened against Fulham. Let's not talk about that.
Okay.
Don't forget that if not for the slight offside against West Ham, that would have been 2 goals down.
Yeah.
2 goals down. So VAR has been very, very kind with us. If not, this year talking about that, we would have considered 3 goals comfortably. So that's the main reason. Chelsea have a way of conceding very annoying silly goals. Yeah. Exactly. So before you know it, they will get themselves back, but then they will concede one rubbish goal first and then start calling back. This is what I observe from them. So if I see a clean sheet, I'm happy. But then I'm not really going to expect a clean sheet because of the way Chelsea concede goals. They will score more, but then they tend to concede. That's what I think.
Okay, you'll be straight to the early kickoff on Saturday where we'll see Arsenal welcome Nottingham Forest. You'll be Arsenal suffered their first loss of the season last game against Liverpool. Deservingly for Liverpool, they get all 3 points. Their 100% record was tarnished by Liverpool last weekend, and this weekend they are facing a different faced Nottingham Forest who has a new coach. Nuno Espirito Santo was sacked shockingly. I was shocked by that sack, and they have Postecoglou now as their new coach, and his first test will be against firing, wonderful, sweet to watch Arsenal. What should we expect?
Sorry, did you say sweet to watch?
Yes. Arsenal has been sweet to watch this season. They score goals, they defend well, except in fact the only goal they've conceded was the 1-0 loss against Liverpool last game.
So I think I just taking 2 games separate, done them together and explaining Arsenal. I don't even get because I think I judge them from 1 game. They played 3 games, I judge them from 1 game.
They won.
It has to be the least game. Because you're talking about Man U game, they did not play anything.
But they got all 3 points.
They got a goal.
Yes. They got all 3 points. No, they didn't get a goal. They get all 3 points.
Okay, fine. Yes. They got all 3 points. Yes. But they were not sweet to watch in any way.
The second game,
the first game.
Yes.
Second game it was against Leeds. The third game was against Liverpool. They went there to defend, playing 3 defensive midfielders. What do you want to do in that game?
I blame Arteta for that game.
Exactly my point. My point is, I'm not expecting any street football from Arteta. He's playing conservative football. Just wants to score one goal and do. If he sees small team, that's what he will do. So I guess they are playing
Nottingham
Forest. I don't think they are going to come outside and try to do too much. We all know Postecoglou. Hopefully, he doesn't try it too early. We all know his high line.
Yes.
We know him for his high line.
Yes.
So hopefully, he doesn't give what's his name, Gyökeres food, because that will be food for Gyökeres. Hopefully, he doesn't give him that. But I still expect Arsenal to win. But then I don't expect any beautiful football, like you said. They don't play any beautiful anything. People that are depending on set pieces to win match, and it was used against them. See the wonderful set piece that was played. And Arsenal went to that game to draw against Liverpool. They went for a draw. Liverpool went to win, and they did. I don't expect any beautiful football from Arsenal. No offense.
The bookies favors Arsenal for this game because the last 5 meetings, Nottingham have only managed a win. Arsenal has always beaten them black and blue. And this weekend, I don't know, Gyökeres already integrated in the team. Will we see Eberechi start this weekend, get his first start in the colours of Arsenal?
If he wants to win, better start Eberechi. We all know Premier League. In fact, we all know football, but Premier League mostly with the new manager bounce. Every player tends to want to give their best in that first to impress the manager, play into the manager's good books. So what I am expecting is that Nottingham Forest want to impress their manager, the players I mean now. Try to let me show the manager. So if he wants to win the game, keep Martinelli on the bench, play Eberechi. That wing, yes, it's not that much of a winger, it's more of a 10. But 10. Play him. Don't do that conservative game we did against Liverpool. Try to manage the game from the beginning of the game. Are you kidding me? Don't do that. Put in your start fast. Put in Eberechi, put Odegaard, put those midfielders, let them try to win the game early. Then you can try and conserve your conservative rubbish football, maybe second half or something. Don't start from the beginning. So once I see Martinelli start, I will just know it's going to be another.
The scoreline for this game: Arsenal, Nottingham Forest.
Nothing too crazy. 2-1
in
favor of Arsenal.
2-1 in favor of Arsenal. In passing, you'll be Burnley, Liverpool. What will be your scoreline? Liverpool has maintained their 100% record this season. 3 wins, 9 points, 12 points against Burnley. Wonderful display against Manchester United last time out. Fortunately, they lost at the tail end of that game. And against wonderful playing, love watching, goal scoring Liverpool. And Liverpool are going away to Toughmore. Straight win for Liverpool or a tough test for Liverpool?
Straight win, no much talks.
I'm looking forward to seeing how Liverpool play Ekitike and 2 strikers and Isak together if we see Isak play.
I don't expect Isak to start because they have a fair
team right now.
Yes, a starting 11. It's Gakpo. So I don't expect Isak because I'm expecting Isak to come from that Gakpo wing. I don't expect anybody to bench Ekitike.
I don't know why I'm disagreeing with you.
Because I expect you're disagreeing with me because of the pedigree of Isak.
Isak is a 0.9. Isak is a goal scorer. So him coming from the wing is a total off for me, unless he will play double striker.
Do you realize that Liverpool has played 4 competitive games this season? The Community Shield, and 3 Premier League matches.
Yes.
And it's only one of those games that Ekitike has not scored in.
Yes, I know.
Only one of those games.
Yes.
So who benches that?
Well, with the record of Isak with Newcastle, eventually we'll get to see what the coach does and how he plays these 2 players.
Because I see Ekitike as a very prolific striker. I'm already seeing it, and the one I'm seeing it the most and it's making me crazy because having Ekitike and Isak in one team is crazy. Because those people don't miss chances. Chances that things I see Ekitike, I'm like, nigga, Sorry. If it was Jackson, old memories.
So guys, so you be Burnley Liverpool scoreline
3-0.
3-0.
Yes.
Perfectly agree with you. Demolition 3-0. So guys, the comment section is free for you to drop your scoreline. We've talked about the Manchester W. We've talked about Arsenal versus Nottingham Forest. We've also talked about Brentford versus Chelsea, another London derby. And finally, we talked about Burnley up against Liverpool. Do well to drop your comments. Do well to drop your score prediction. Do well to even drop your lineup in the comment section. So guys, next week, man.
Peace.